Okay, so this piece that you got together.
Oh, okay. So this is the cooler that we placed on top of the CPU. The purpose of this is to make sure that your CPU also doesn't overheat. And the thermal paste is so that it's not metal on metal. Make sure that everything stays cool. This little piece right here. So this is the build that we're working on right now is a very high-end computer. It's not a budget build. It's not a beginner build. But that being said, every computer is the same in terms of what you need. You know, a CPU, a cooler, RAM, a motherboard. The motherboard we're using right now is the Crosshair Hero. And it's very important when you're looking for motherboards to make sure that it's compatible with the pieces that you're using. Because not every motherboard has a M.2 slot, which is basically your storage, or this board specifically only allows AMD processors. So you want to make sure that when you're searching, that if you have an AMD card, you get an AMD motherboard, or if you have an Intel card, you get an Intel motherboard.
So AMD, that's what's right here.
Yeah.
Right? Is that
so
correct?
yeah, we got the AMD CPU, and then the Crosshair Hero is a AMD motherboard, so it supports all AMD processors. That being said, also it allows for about, I think, a speed of 4,000 RAM, so you can go up to 4,000 RAM. It only allows 4 slots, which isn't bad. You know, you only need about 16. It's recommended that you have 16.
So these are the 4 slots?
Yeah, these are the 4 slots, but we're only going to be using 2 of them today. In a second, I'll get to that. So for this we're, like I said, this is not a.
I think you did it the wrong way.
No, oh, this right here?
No, this.
Oh, no. Don't worry, this is the right way.
How are you supposed to put that cooler hooker up?
You just put it right here. So there's a little piece that you just gotta.
Let me try.
You wanna try? Yeah, go ahead. You can try. You just gotta put it in. Don't be afraid to. If it doesn't go in, try to do it the opposite way. Oh, did it go in?
Yep.
Awesome. Okay. Let me see. Make sure you got it. Yeah. So it's in. Boom. So what this is for RGB.
Yeah, go to first.
What RGB is lighting. It stands for red, green, blue. But really, all you got to know is that RGB is for colors. So this isn't needed. All this does is make it so this clear stuff in here can light up. Like I said, this is a high-end computer for flashy stuff.
Okay.
So there's going to be a lot of things in here that you don't necessarily need in a computer, but we're still going to show you anyway how to do it. Because most people that want a computer, it's all the same. It's just we got a little extra tweaks on it. So we're going to go ahead and put this here. We're not going to plug anything up just yet. So this is for your fan header, and this is for your RGB. They're going to be plugged up in here. But I wanted to... there's one thing that I forgot to do. It's not a big deal. So in Trail's computer, we have a M.2 slot, which is it is a, let's see.
What this?
So what is that you have? Is that like tools?
Oh, okay. So this is a specific kit made for electronics. It's an electric tool, or not electric. It's a magnetic toolkit. It makes it easy. It's auto twist. They come in. They don't.
This does.
Oh, okay. So is that something that if someone was building computers, they should invest in? Like
Yeah, this is definitely a kit that I would recommend. This is all. I'll show you this in a second. This is just for longer ways. So.
Let me see.
Yeah, go ahead.
Test it out.
So it's an iFix kit. iFix.
Do this.
They have a bunch of different ones. This is probably their mid-tier one. I think this costs about $16.
Oh, okay.
There's
That's not
one-
too bad. So where would you get something like that?
Best Buy, Walmart.
Oh, okay.
Best
That's
Buy,
simple.
though. Yeah,
Best Buy.
real simple. Like
What about Amazon if they needed to?
Yeah, most definitely. Amazon has everything. So all these pieces actually. There was. You want to try to get that one?
Yeah.
So go ahead. So what he's doing right now is this is a shield for
make sure nothing gets damaged.
Mm-hmm.
Is that unscrewing?
Yeah. Left side. Lefty loosey, righty tighty. So what he's doing is because like I said, this computer was built before, and I just forgot to take out one little piece, but I wanted to make sure I showed everyone. Let me see, Steven. You got it. Almost.
So what is it that you guys are taking off right now?
So what this is, it's called a M2 dot drive, and what it is basically it's a super fast.
So is that supposed to be there, or you're trying to actually take that off?
One second. Screws sometimes just they don't want to cooperate. All right, so
It came over here.
I'll get it. Don't worry. We'll make sure we get it. So this is just the shield. You see where it went, Steven?
Find it.
Yeah, we'll find it. Don't worry.
Well, that's good that it's magnetic.
You
You
can
can
see it under
they
there.
attach to.
We'll shake it, and then we'll be able to find it. So wait. So what we just did is we took off this and this. I'm gonna take this off too. So when I said that this is a high-end computer, if you're doing a budget build or something, sometimes motherboards.
This one.
Oh, you don't have to take this one off. It's just this one. I'll show you though. I'll let you put them back in.
Okay.
Yeah, that's another good thing about this toolkit is it is magnetic, so that if you lose, you want to look for the screw.
It's under there. I could feel it.
You can feel it.
Yeah, I just can't get it.
All right, let me see.
Dropped a screw inside.
Yeah, it happens all the time.
So what is this that you just took off right here?
So this is just a shield. So
okay.
This is a shield to make it look fancy.
Oh,
Some don't have this, but it's literally just meant for this little piece right here. So what this is a 970 Evo Plus, 500 gigabyte M.2 drive. So this is a storage device. So I'm gonna just put this here so we can find this.
There's one of the screws.
That's all we needed. Thank you so much.
So this is storage.
Yeah, this is storage. So there's two different types of storage. There's three actually. There's a SSD. Wait for this. There's a SSD. There's a M.2 drive, which is this, and then there's a hard drive that I'll show you that's also in here. So we have two different sets of storage in here. So what an M.2 drive is, it's mainly used to boot up your computer. So games that take a long time, or programs, media, anything that you would want to load up extremely fast, you would put on your M.2 drive because the response time for it is very cool. So compared to this, to a regular hard drive, with a regular hard drive, your computer would boot up in about 30 seconds. With this, it's booting up in 2. And that's not an exaggeration.
Okay.
That's like really how it is. So not every motherboard. So this motherboard has 2 M.2 drives. There's one right here, underneath here. There's a shield also, so you would have to remove the screws.
Did I do?
Oh, we don't need to do it. We don't need to do that one. So, and then there was one right here that we just took off to get this. So it's very simple to install. I should have did it.
Let me do it.
I'll show you. I'll let you do it. I should have did it before this, but it's not a big deal. It's just in the way. So go ahead. So what you do is you line up. Let me show you real quick, Steven. So what you do is you see how.
So this is the memory that you guys are putting in. Okay.
Exactly. So you see how there's like a little chip right here, and there's a chip right here as well. All you do is you line it up, and you put it in. Okay.
Okay. So it goes. Hold on.
Take your time.
Your big hands in the way.
My bad.
Good job. Thank you.
You got it? Yeah,
Wow,
just like that.
Excellent.
So it stands up like this. Don't worry. That's how it's supposed to be. All you do is you apply a little force. The screw that we lost a little bit earlier. Actually, so apply a little force. And then you go ahead and you put the shield back on. And that's... I'm going to go ahead and hide. So not every motherboard has a shield. Sometimes you would just plug it in and then screw it in and you'll be able to see it. But this is a board to make everything look pretty. Like I said, this is a high-end model. We spent a lot of money on this. So this is just to be able to protect it, make sure that it's out of the way, not seen, just for an aesthetic purpose.
Okay.
So that's it. So this is a fan for the motherboard. So you want to go ahead and screw it, Steven? Go ahead and screw. So screw this one in first, right here. So you want to go to the right side. So you look, use both hands. Put one hand right here. Just hold it. Hold one hand right here on the top, and then turn it. Right side.
Good job.
Is that the right side?
Right side. So this way. Yep. And then when it's tight, let me know. Got it? Awesome.
Good job.
And then we're gonna do this long one. This one's a little bit longer because it has to go all the way to the end dot two, or the end dot two. Keep dropping that one. There you go. You got it?
This one's a slippery line.
Yeah. You wanna do this one too?
Wait, let me just turn it this way a little bit.
Yeah.
And then I could just.
Good job.
You just keep going until it's tight. No, it's gonna be tedious. Trust me.
And then if you had one that wasn't, as you say, fancy, it wouldn't have this covered. Does
Yeah,
it just sit
it would-
out,
so-
or how does it attach?
It'd be the
Like
same.
that one.
No, it'd be the same way. It'll have a screw.
Mm-hmm.
So instead
Oh,
of
just without the cover.
exactly.
Okay, yeah.
So
I
you'll
remember
you'll
now.
be
Okay.
able. So I can really take this shield off and just screw this in,
Right.
and you'd be able to see it.
Got it.
But
got
the
it.
board comes with it's literally just aesthetic pleasing. Just like you don't want to see, you just don't want to see it.
The parts.
Yeah,
Okay,
because
got it.
once this is fully built, as you can see, there's going to be a glass panel right here,
Oh.
so that
This?
so once everything's on the inside and everything's loaded up, you'll be able to see the colors, everything, and you'll be able to see so like I said, it's compared to like the one that we have in the corner, which is just like a really low range build, like no aesthetic. It's just like a pre-built. It's just meant for an entry level person.
Got it.
But
okay.
it's better to show building something like this just to show that even though this is like all these parts are extremely expensive,
Are you gonna cut my hair?
even though these parts are extremely expensive, it's not hard to do, you know?
Right.
None of this is hard to do. Everything is just instructions.
Okay.
Like that's all it is. Once you do it, like to show you how often I haven't done this, this is probably the 5th time I built a computer. And I know it like the back of my hand. It's not hard at all.
Okay.
So anyone can do this. The way I learned is I've just learned from reading instruction manuals, watching other people do it, and being able to just replicate that because everything on the motherboard is very simple. It looks confusing, it looks intimidating, but that being said, slow mode off. Yeah, okay. That being said, I just ignore that. That being said, I just wanted to be able to show you guys how simple it would be. So we're gonna go ahead and put this part back on too. This is also a part of the shield.
So what's that shield for?
Aesthetics.
Oh, okay.
It's all this is aesthetic. So this is, let me see what side it was. So like this?
Yeah. It goes like that.
Like this?
You just need to unscrew that one.
No. It goes like this, I think.
Yeah,
boom.
get the screw box.
So for this one,
So what is that you're covering
so this is
underneath?
this is a little fan right here.
Oh, another fan. Okay,
Yeah.
got it.
So this is the main fan for the actual motherboard, not the. So this comes pre-installed. Like the motherboard comes with its own fan. Here you go. You don't need this one.
Yeah, wait.
You
We
want?
could change it.
Okay, if you want to change it, I ain't got no problem. I ain't got no problem with it. This is all you. And you want to just go ahead and screw this one in?
And this one's the right size.
And look, you dropped it right here. You see it? Right here. Pick it up.
Ah, magnetic.
And that's why it's so good. They also have ones that come with anti-shock straps and all types of stuff. So like this is a really good brand that I use. You got it? Yeah, righty tighty. Yeah, go ahead. You got it. You got it in? Awesome. Yeah. So as you can see here, there's a screw missing from when we originally did it, and we don't know what happened to it. Not important, doesn't affect the build whatsoever. It's just a missing screw. So we're just gonna move on from that.
Okay.
The next.
Let me see this.
Yeah, go ahead. What do you want to try? There's no screw there though.
It's so screwed on.
Anyway, so what we're gonna do now
Do you have
is
any glue?
no, we don't need it. It's okay. What we're gonna do is what Charles gonna do is we're gonna get another screw eventually and just be able to pop it in. Okay, so what we're gonna do now is we're gonna show you.
Look at that.
Yep. So no, I'll show you. So this is your. Let me double check.
This one goes to this. This one hooks up.
Let me see.
So what are those that you're?
Okay, so these go to the cooler. One is
okay.
one is to actually power the fan, and one is to power the colors in the fan.
Ah, okay.
So the
Fancy.
ones. So these right here, these are your RGB. These little white ones right here, these are your RGB, and these will be your fans.
Okay.
So all you gotta do here, you wanna do it, Steven? So this one right here, you gotta just plug into the first one right there. Wait. Make sure you look. You gotta be careful.
Look.
I'll show you.
Before I bend it.
Exactly.
Just, let me see this.
So it's easy, you just gotta pay attention. So this one, it goes here, but which way does it go? Do you know?
This way.
Okay, try to plug it in. Be careful though.
That's what I did. This is the side that I did. Yeah.
Boom, you got it in?
Is it in there?
Let me double check for you real quick.
That one's the wrong one. This one's supposed to go and die.
No, you got it. See, I just unplugged it just to make sure. I want to try the other way, you know.
No, that doesn't work. That one
Doesn't work?
because this part.
Yes, sir. You're definitely correct.
Wow, good job.
So all you gotta do is put it in. Boom. And then for this one.
I'll plug this one in.
Yep.
Goes right here.
Be
Which way
careful.
does
Wait.
it?
Remember, you gotta be
Oh,
careful.
this way. It goes this way, I think.
Be gentle. Is it fitting in?
I don't know.
Let me see.
I'm being too thick.
You got it?
Yep.
Awesome. Boom.
All right, so you just put this one in, and then you just put
That's it.
this other one.
And so every motherboard is basically the same but different. But that being said, too, you know, they have everything labeled for you on the motherboard. You can see little, like everything on the end is labeled. So you'll if you make a mistake, you'll be able to know.
On the end of it?
Yeah, well, everywhere. So
I don't know how to read.
it's okay. You're in school. You're learning how to read. So if you go down, like wait for the focus. Wait, leave it alone, Steven. Leave it alone.
There.
And you just wait. So you got the RGB headers.
Oh, got it.
You got safe boot, retry button.
Oh, okay. So you got some instruction
Yeah.
on the board itself.
People are just imitated, so because they're just like, oh, what do I do with this?
Right.
But everything is literally right there in front of you to be able to
Okay.
see. So what we're gonna do now is Chuck, you wanna put this on?
So basically, can you tell us what parts you put on? So you've put on the fan.
So far, what I've done is I've equipped an M.2 drive.
Okay.
I equipped an M.2 drive. We put the CPU in and the cooler.
Okay.
So
So
right here or right here.
the CPU is
Underneath the cooler.
underneath, and then there's the cooler, and then the other part
The
was
M.2 is right here.
awesome.
So now what we're gonna do is we're trying to do as much as possible before we put the motherboard into the case.
Okay.
So we want to make sure that everything that we can plug into the motherboard without it needing any extra assistance is what we're gonna do. So what we're gonna do now is it's very important. So this is a very important step. This is our RAM. The RAM is basically we got 2 sticks of G-Skill Trident RGB. Like I said, this is an aesthetic pleasing build. So this lights up. We got 3600 speed. And one thing about this is you want to make sure that your motherboard can handle the speeds of the card that you've got. So every RGB is different.
Okay.
When you get a board, actually there's a website. It's called PC Part Picker. PCPartPicker.com.
Okay.
And what you do is you go on there and you can pick the pieces for the build that you want. This is exactly what we did with this. And it tells you if it's compatible or not. So you don't
Okay.
have to worry. Be careful with that, okay, Steven?
Yeah, I'm gonna break it.
Thank you. I got him. He's cool.
Okay.
So basically, this is a 8 GB stick. They go 8 GB, 8 GB, 16 GB, 32 GB. You get it. Wait.
Right here.
Yep. I'll show you.
Okay.
Don't worry. I got it.
Step by step, baby. Step by step.
He's cool. He ain't bothering me. I got him. So for the RAM, all you do when you're only using 2 sticks, it's a very important rule to use the. So you pay attention, Steven?
Gotta pay attention.
You're using the second and fourth.
Okay.
You want to
So
make
you just click that up. I was looking
Yeah.
at that. Okay.
Yeah. So for the RAM, this one side's not gonna move. This side's not gonna move. You can't click it. You can't move it.
Okay.
These sides you push down. Very simple. You just push them down.
So this connects those things?
Yeah. So you see how there's a line in it right here, and then there's a line right here, Steven?
Huh?
You want me to turn it around for you?
Mm-hmm.
All right, let me turn it around for you.
Just turn it
No.
like this so you could see.
I can see. Don't worry. So, no, not the. Well, yeah, you can do it though. Just to show. You see how easy it was? Can you put those 2 back? The second and fourth one back?
Okay. So
You
this.
just lift opposite ones, but it's alright. Let me see. So we're gonna put all these up, and what we're gonna do is, we had it in the
We have it in 1 and 2.
1 and 2.
Yeah.
No, not 1 and 2. We have 1 and 3.
They were both together.
1 and 3. Trust me. 1 and 3.
Did you take a picture of it?
Yeah, I did. So
This is, by the way, this is
his
Latrell.
computer that I built. I built this computer about
These
like
boys
a
are-
month ago.
Yeah.
Yeah, I built this computer about a month ago. We just took it out today, and you know,
Okay.
some RAM. So depending on your motherboard, there's different. This is gonna get a little complicated, so don't worry about it. There's different combinations you can put your RAM in. There's 1 and 2 slot. There's 1 and 3. There's 2 and 4. But typically speaking, you want to do the 1 and 3 slot for the RAM. Because what it does is it makes sure that you're not. It's making sure that you're using both RAM sticks to the fullest potential instead of just using them as single components. So what this is going to make sure you utilize all 16. Is it called gigabytes for RAM? It is, right? Yeah, all 16 gigabytes for RAM. And this one is 3600 stick, really fast. Actually, faster than the one I have at home by a lot. And the faster your RAM is, the faster your computer is able to communicate with different programs in your
Okay.
computer.
Okay.
So, Steven, what I want you to do is I'm going to show you what to do, okay?
And
And then you do it with this one.
I'm wondering, which side is it supposed to go on?
I'm going to show you right now. So,
Does it go this side or the other side?
it only goes in one way, and you'll be able to tell because it won't fit. So, I'll do this one because it's a little bit closer to the CPU, so you don't have to mess it up. So what you want to do is you want to make sure that the stick comes in, right? And make sure that it can fall in and then fall in here. And you just apply some force until you hear the snap. You got it?
Let me just open this.
No.
So
Stop.
it automatically
Wait, Steven. I'll
the
show you. Wait.
Do it?
this piece
I'll let you do
here
Mm-hmm.
it automatically closes up when you snap it in.
You just once you apply the force to it,
Okay, got it.
you'll know it's in once you hear the click
Okay.
because you're applying the force to it, so it makes sure it locks in.
Okay.
So Steven,
Huh?
I want you to see
Okay.
this. You see this
Yeah.
part? I want you to slide it in right here, right? The first one,
I
like
know
this,
I know.
and then I want you to click it in.
Okay. Do you know what that's called? That
no.
you're putting in?
No.
It's RAM.
It's a
RAM.
RAM.
ARM. Like the
RAM.
animal. So
Yeah.
I'm gonna let go.
I have a RAM.
Do you know what RAM means?
No.
I don't either. Don't test me on that one. I know what RAM does.
Well, that's what I meant. Like,
Let me
what does
see.
it do?
You know
Sorry.
what RAM
See
does?
it?
I'm gonna show you. Look
I
at me.
don't know.
We're gonna take our time, right?
Does
Patience.
it power up something?
So what it does is it helps your computer talk to your program. So when you want to play Minecraft, and you say say you're playing Minecraft, right? And you want to do something else at the same time. What this does is it makes sure that it's talking to it. It's making sure that it's talking to all your programs at once. But the faster it is, the faster your programs get. Does that make sense?
Minecraft. That's
Okay.
his game.
So I want you to be careful. Remember?
Okay, I know.
So let me make sure. Okay. This way. Look.
This way.
2 hands.
2?
Yep. So this side first.
So
Slide it in.
could you please get your
Mhm.
backhand under my arm? So
You got
do
it?
like that.
And then you get this side.
So it's not going in.
Let me see.
It's
Let me
hold
see.
on. I think I need to push this side in. I think I did it wrong. How about this? I just do it at the same time.
You can do it at the same time. You got it? Yep. Now,
And then I could.
no, stop. Force it in. Here, just press down.
It's not going.
All right, let me do it. Boom.
Oh, there you
I
go.
didn't even have to do it.
Dun, dun, dun.
Alright, so-
Awesome. So you just installed some RAM.
Yes, sir. So it's very simple, like I said, it looks intimidating. Don't be scared to use force. Trust me. Don't be scared to use force.
Did I flick it?
Huh? No.
No.
Okay. So once again, it's an aesthetically pleasing RAM. We have RGB, so this little clear strip is going to be able to light up in the computer.
Okay.
That being said, we've done everything we can possibly do with just the motherboard.
Okay.
Turn it around and just you see how I handle this. This doesn't matter. This isn't gonna mess up your computer because it's already locked in. He's like, let me get these kids.
Okay.
And we're gonna come back and we're gonna show you how to put it inside the case.
Okay.
You can go.